years, but no one talks about this. And Kyle says, oh, like all the social media stuff. And Kyle says, are you talking about the social media stuff? And then they show the flashback where she says, oh, Mo slips into people's DMs and women slip into his DMs and he talks to them. And I don't like that. Granted, that is bad enough for me if you're married or like in a relationship and you're in someone's fucking. If I was had a husband, he was in some guy's DMs. I'm like, I don't know. How is this innocent? So, they say it's different than that, and they're talking about this and that. And yeah, we've heard this about Mo for years. So, do I think it's true? Do I think Mauricio has had diddling and daddling throughout the years? Honestly, I do. I think Mauricio diddled, and I think he daddled. Now, who and when and why. I have heard stories. I have heard very specific, reliable source stories throughout the years of exactly who Mauricio has diddled with and who he has daddled with. Do I know that for a fact? Fuck no. Is there any way for me to know that for a fact? I wasn't in the room, so no. But I have heard stories about the diddlin and I've heard stories about the daddlin. So I think it happened. Sure. So none of this is shocking to me either. Kyle Richards is a fucking professional. This many 14 seasons in, she just, I mean, I'm sure she called Alex Baskin afterwards in bed to have that taken out. But Kyle, you know how this works. Jizzy Jizz, the Jizzsta. You guys know my friend, the Jizzsta, over there in the DMV area, Potomac. The Jizzsta and Mia begged producers, please take it out. Mia Thornton called my daughter sluts. Said they had boys stuck in the room after hours. Well, I can understand why Mia and Giselle would want that taken out. I'm sure Kyle called. Oh, please take that out. The diddlin and the daddlin. But we all know what happened. They don't take things out. They did it in Potomac and they're not doing it here. But this Kyle Richards, she is a genius expert. She changes that story within seconds. And she's like, so like I only said memes. It's just like memes and like Kyle, that ain't what we're talking about right here, girl. But way to go because she changed the story and the story was changed. Was it just memes? Was it just jokes? We don't know really at this point. So now we're going to the design center, and Erica's very concerned. She's caught in the middle still. And look, I think Erica and Dorit and Sutton, everyone is kind of team Dorit on this. Everyone is like, nah, I wouldn't be okay if you were texting with my ex. And I mean, honestly, I don't think I would be okay myself. And they're having this problem, they're having this talk. And I mean, Erica, look, we need someone to film with Dorit. So it's not like Erica's really Team Dorit. It's just like, other than Bose, we need somebody to film with Dorit and kind of be on her side. And because Garcelle and Sutton would rather film with Kyle, who they don't really like Kyle, but let's face it, they certainly like her better than Dorit. We're kind of having Erica film with Dorit. Is Erica Jane the new Dolores Catania? I mean, God, I hope not. Please don't just sit in the middle like Catania. Um, I mean, I don't find Erica that boring, do you guys? But there you go. And Kyle is really pissed at Dorit, and Dorit is really pissed at Kyle. Seems that we're in a impasse. I'm Team Dorit on this one. Look, if you it just is what it is, gay, straight, lesbian, non-binary, whatever, whatever. Um, polygamy, multiple relationships, open relationships, whatever it is, man, woman, they, them. When we break up, if you're my friend and you're texting my ex, not okay. Not okay. If you text anything to my ex when we're breaking up, now granted, I don't also think I would have a pleasant breakup. It's just not my style. When it's over, it's over. People are either with you or they're against you. But I am team Dorit on this one. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Well, we also now switch gears and I guess lighten things up a little bit. And I'm being sarcastic because Bose is going into surgery and she has her man right there with her. We touch upon this briefly. And oh, by the way, I love Nico, Bose's assistant. We met him at some event at Sutton's store, some event I went to with Sarah for RHOBH and Kathy Hilton. But we love our Nico. But the thing is, Bose is going into surgery and her man is there, and she explains, we see the scene flashback that he wants, a kid. Well, he said in that scene he wants 1 to 3 kids, and Bose is willing to give that to him, which that's great. I mean, you shouldn't if you don't want a kid, Okay. Gosh, you look at like Paige and Craig, so many things break people up, right? Distance and just differences with money and just life differences. So it really is sad if you think about it. Like two people could just be so in love and right for each other and just so many things in the world just don't make them happy for each other, right? It just doesn't make it work. So I hate to predict this here for Bose. I hate to be the first one, but if I mean, look at Sofia Vergara, right? She's just the first one that comes to mind, and Joe Manganiello. Like, Bose, if this guy really, really look at Jason Oppenheimer on Selling Sunset. He broke up with 2 girlfriends ago or whatever because well, Chriselle, he broke up with Chriselle. I mean, I don't know what's happening now, but that was part of the thing with Chriselle. He just doesn't want kids. But here's the deal. Bose, if this guy really wants up to 3 kids and you really will give him a kid, that ain't the same thing. I'm predicting this ain't gonna work. I feel it. I like the guy. I don't think it's gonna work out for Bose. I just have a really weird feeling. Anyway, Nico is welcoming everybody. Bose had the surgery, and Garcelle and Kyle eventually come over. Kyle is coming over first, but let me tell you, this Nico welcoming, I like Nita Nico because you can't wear shoes in any of my houses. I am a little crazy person. And I love it. I love it. I need a Nico to greet people. I am not so couth. When people come to see me, I say, you can't fucking wear your shoes in here. As they're walking over, each place is set up a little differently, but I gotta be honest with you, I have thousands. And when I say thousands, thousands of bouteilles. I have thousands of booties in New York, thousands in LA, and thousands in the Hamptons, Sag Harbor. And you have the option to keep your shoes on in my house if you put the booties on. You do not have to take off your sneakers or shoes. I don't know if your heels are that high. I don't know, even with the booties. Now we're talking like, are you going to dent the floor? Are you going to make a mark in the rug? So I really do prefer your shoes are taken off. But if you want to put booties on, I offer booties. Even when people come to fix things, they know, like, especially in New York, they know, like, when my concierge is like, so and so is coming tomorrow to fix things, I'm like, you know the rules. Like, you have to wear booties. You cannot wear shoes in any of my homes. You never have been able to. You never will. I am so anti shoes. I'm a laid back person, but not in my homes. Not in my homes. I've said it before. The home is a sanctuary, which, again, my place in New York is a no fucking fun zone. There is no fun. I have a friend that literally says, I don't want to come over before we meet out for drinks because your place is no fun. No fun. You can sit, but depending upon what you choose to sit on, I'm cringing. See, do you see why I am going to die the fuck alone? So I love you, Bose, for bringing the no shoes thing on to Beverly Hills. I get it. No one is happy.